Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A meeting will get underway at Forrester Creations, but it wouldn't go according to plan, at least not from Hope's perspective. Steffy will throw Hope a curveball when she reveals that she wants to bring Daphne back to Los Angeles. Daphne's spices were a mega hit for Forrester, so Steffy may have some new incense collaborations in mind that bear Daphne to be back. Steffy considers Daphne a friend and didn't like how suddenly she rushed back to Paris. Although Steffy may admit that Hope and Daphne have some issues, she'll count on Hope to be professional. Hope will state some expostulations, but Steffy will brush them off and continue to suppose this is an awful idea. Still, that's sure to stir up some trouble in Hope and Carter relationship, if Steffy's plan works out and Daphne makes an LA comeback. Carter and Hope lately got engaged, but this Daphne news could clearly lead to some drama that puts their marriage plans at threat. Brooke will open up to Katie about Nick's visit and the smooches they participated. Katie will get updates on the recollections Nick brought back and how he pushed Brooke to see that perhaps he was her fortune rather of Ridge. Katie will want to know how Brooke feels about Nick showing up out of the blue and making out with her. Brooke may admit it was nice for a kind, handsome man to be concentrated only on her for a change. It's clear that Brooke hasn't been getting important attention from Ridge recently since he's back together with Taylor. That said, Ridge had a big response to Nick smelling around Brooke again. It seems like Brooke is seeing some covetousness, so that could be giving her another hint of Ridge reunion stopgap. Whatever the case, Katie will reveal her studies on Nick resurfacing and who she thinks Brooke truly belongs with. Will Katie suppose Brooke's better off moving on or staying for Ridge to come around? Effects have been eerily calm at Forrester Creations after all of the preemption drama, but all that's about to change. Steffy and Hope's ceasefire is about to come to a whistling halt. At Forrester Creations and everyone sounded to work out their differences. Steffy and Hope called an armistice over Liam excrescence and Daphne left city when Carter told her they were no way going to be in point. Steffy will reach out to Daphne the Nose Rose and ask her to come back to Forrester Creations to do some work on their scent line. However, Hope Logan is going to blow her top if Daphne accepts Steffy's assignation and returns from Europe. It was easy to accept Carter's offer with Daphne out of the picture. How long will their happy engagement last with Carter's biggest addict poking around again? Still, the workplace is going to be veritably awkward if effects between Hope and Carter go south. No Bone wants to deal with a breakup in the boardroom, and we all know how petty Carter Walton can get. Steffy's secret could get out and Hope might learn that she originally hired Daphne to break up her and Carter during the takeover. However, Hope Logan could do some serious damage at Forrester Creations to get back at Steffy, if that gets out. Luna going after a child to get what she wants. Luna has fully gone off the deep end. She's not indeed pretending presently. She has not changed and she's going to have a father in her life no matter what she has to do to make it happen. However, also so be it, if that means targeting a small boy. Luna has been lurking outside Hayes' new Spencer Beach House Academy with a camera, watching his and Steffy every move. When Steffy is around, Luna finds Hayes alone outdoors and introduces herself to her little half-family. Does she tell him who she really is and confuse the boy? She does give him a gift, which is sure to arouse Steffy's reservations when Hayes gets home. Will Luna tell him it's a secret gift between them that he shouldn't tell his parents about? Steffy is bound to find it anyway and wonder if Luna could be after her son. She more alert Finn that Luna is still out there. It's easy to forget that Nick is Ridge's natural family, making it all the more apparent that Brooke likes to keep it all in the family. When Ridge encounters Nick, you can cut the pressure with a cutter. Their contest is as strong as ever, as they trade brickbats with one another. Nick has formerly detracted Brooke from her alleged fortune with a kiss, but she'll not kiss and tell with Ridge. He's going to come jealous rather snappily because he can't have anyone around who Brooke would ever look at when he's with someone differently. While Taylor might like that Nick is back and can take Brooke's mind off of Ridge, all it does is make Ridge Ray concentrated on Brooke. It's always easy to want what you can't always have. Luna brain nearly implodes as she watches Steffy and Hayes. Brooke faces a romantic dilemma with Nick's surprise return. At Eric's house, Tridge smooch. They both told Brooke that Tridge is together, but it has ain't stopped her or indeed braked her down. Ridge says his future is with Taylor. Ridge doesn't know what differently he's supposed to do. Is their relationship not enough? Taylor promises not to let the golden progeny between them. As Ridge leaves for work, Taylor assures him that she has faith in their love. At Forrester Creations, Nick continues inviting Brooke. She's amazing, phenomenal, inconceivable. Nick wants to know why Ridge went back to Taylor again. The Golden explains about the preemption and Ridge feeling betrayed. Nick calls him a troglodyte. He doesn't like Brooke's heart being stuck like this. Wouldn't she rather be with someone who treats her with respect? The former honey thinks that Brooke is just too used to Ridge and doesn't know her identity without him. Nick suggests Brooke could be his fortune. She's no way left his heart. Nick says he's a man of honor and commitment. They could have it all formerly again, but she has to put Ridge in the history. Speaking of the devil, Ridge walks in. Hayes goes to find some seaweed. Meanwhile, Liam and Finn worry about Luna. The croaker mentions he sleeps with a baseball club. Luna intelligencers from hence. The croaker promises he'll cover Steffy and the children. Formerly Liam is gone. Steffy comes over and doesn't suppose they should waste energy talking about Luna. Finn thinks that Liam should watch his stress situations. Steffy goes back to Hayes. Electra will be picking up the little boy. Luna watches and thinks back to Steffy bashing her for comparing herself to Hayes. She's fuming. Soon, the kiddies and parents exit as Luna continues to glare. Luna says that Steffy will be sorry. At Precipice House, everyone thanks Liam for setting up the temporary art class. Hayes really admires Liam. As Liam starts to suppose about Luna, he starts to have problems breathing. Hope did a hardiness check on Liam. She wants to spend as important time with him as possible. Still, she also has to worry about her fiancé, Carter. Some suckers wonder if she's keeping him on the reverse burner. If Hope's concern for Liam is a little too important. She asked him to stay around as long as possible. Hope also encouraged him to partake his condition with his father and sisters. Over on the Cleaner Pieces communication boards, the original Bill brought up this aloud. I just wonder if she'd be so concerned if she knew she didn't have Carter staying in the bodies for her, and I understand it's the way most people act when they know someone is dying. They believe that Hope didn't have a retired docket and was just upset about Liam, which is normal. I allowed. Hope was just fine history. And believe me, I'm no Hope addict, one stoner responded. I allowed. Hope was fine. I'm especially glad she told Liam to tell his family. Hope would get her Carter the moment that Liam survives. Stays with Carter when Liam is ill but dumps Carter when Liam is cured, one stoner noted, to which another wrote, that's what I suppose. Don't see her ranking Carter over Liam once he's healthy again. Come on, Hope, prove me wrong. LOL. I suppose if there was no Carter, Hope would contend Liam move back to the cabin. She loves her good girl image, and moving Liam to her cabin down from Steffy in Hope's mind will one-up Steffy. Another addict doesn't see Liam ending up with either Hope or Steffy. I suppose Steffy will stay with Finn, indeed if Liam survives. She really seems to love him. I also don't suppose that Stopgap will get together again or not really soon at least. Luna got herself a gun last week. This week she learned how to use it. All thanks to Remy. Everyone say thank you to Remy. Because of him, Luna incontinently came similar a good shot. She lodged her pellet right between Steffy's eyes. Well, at least a picture of Steffy. She was having herself a great time. We just hope she isn't that talented when she pulls the gun out for real. They say blood is thicker than water. But those people haven't had their long misplaced mama shoot them and their woman in cold blood, or had a long misplaced son medicine, kidnap, and try to kill their woman. For Finn, family is a title and the birth has nothing to do with it. He principally said that to Luna when she turned up at the house on Thursday. Yes, he's her father biologically, but that's it. DNA doesn't make a family, it doesn't form love, and it surely doesn't entitle someone to remission. And, we got to say we kinda agree. However, we wouldn't take the threat of having her around either, if we were Luna's parent. Brooke back to the front runner. She took to working late to avoid going home to her empty house, which led to her opening up to Hope. She whined about missing Ridge and wanting to reclaim the love they participated. To her credit, Hope reminded her mama that Ridge is a veritably taken man. In fact, he's living with Taylor and has no intention of leaving. That verity didn't stop Brooke from featuring, however. The more frustrated Hope got, the further Brooke pushed back. Ridge is her one and only, and she'll get him back if it's the last thing she ever does.